sorry about the mess. I've really let the place go since you killed me. By the way, thanks for that.
Sarcasm self-test complete.
Okay, that's back online. I'll start getting everything else working while you perform this first simple test, which involves deadly lasers and how test subjects react when locked in a room with deadly lasers.
Oh joy. Alright. Let's see what this is all about. Okay, so... Oh, well, we just gotta wait for the laser to start up here. Here it comes. Alright, so this is not unlike a puzzle from the first game, whereas in that game they use these energy pellets that sort of bounce back and forth. Now we've got to deal with these steady laser beams, but the principle works exactly the same. You've got to get the beam to be redirected into these receptors. So before we solve that, we're going to get onto this platform here, because that's what's going to be activated by the receptor. So we place one portal where the laser is shooting, place another one right where that glow is. That's the telltale sign, that glow that indicates that that's going to be in line with the receptor, so we just shoot our portal there.
Not bad. I forgot how good you are at this. You should pace yourself, though. We have a lot of tests to do.
Oh, goody.
This next test involves discouragement redirection cubes. I just finished building them before you had your, well, episode. So now we'll both get to see how they work. There should be one in the corner.
Yeah, so now we're being re-reminded of what button is for jumping, because we're going to need to know how to jump over the laser. Alright, so we want to come into the corner here. Whoa! Look! It's Wheatley. He's apparently still alive somehow. Alright, well that's good to know, I guess. We'll see what comes of that. So basically, we want to get that cube that's in the corner there. So we'll just use a portal here to grab it. Now, as you will see, by placing these blocks in the path of a laser, you can redirect their path. So we'll just bounce this straight into the receiver. There we go. However, we now have a pressure plate. That is the only block in the room, so we're going to have to use the same block to hold it down. So now that we're up here, we're going to just portal it over to us.
Well done. Here come the test results. You are a horrible person. That's what it says. A horrible person. We weren't even testing for that.
Well then.
Don't let that horrible person thing discourage you. It's just a data point. If it makes you feel any better, science has now validated your birth mother's decision to abandon you on a doorstep.
Jeez! Talk about rubbing salt in your wounds. Alright, so let's get up to this platform up here. Now we got two lasers to contend with, but it's the same general idea. We got to get a laser into that receptor, and then we've got to get one into here. So we can use the cube for this one here, jump to this middle platform, in there, and then to redirect the other laser, we'll just use portals. One portal, portal there.
Congratulations. Not on the test. Most people emerge from suspension terribly undernourished. I want to congratulate you on beating the odds and somehow managing to pack on a few pounds.
Going for the fat jokes now, huh? I see how it is.
One moment. You are navigating these test chambers faster than I can build them, so feel free to slow down and do whatever it is you do when you're not destroying this facility.
Okay, so our exit's over there. We got a platform here that is on a rail, but it's not moving yet. What we want to do in order to get it moving is to redirect the laser into that receiver, but we want to be able to get over to the platform first, and as well we want to get over there anyway because there's a button to release a cube that we want to hold down that end pressure plate with. But we can redirect that by lining a portal up with that surface. We'll put one portal there just for now. We won't redirect the laser, but we'll leave the portal there because that's the position we want it to be in. Now that we're over here, though, we can redirect it, sorry. And we will redirect it until it gets to where we are. We can hit the button now and get our cube. Bring the cube on the platform with us, and then begin to redirect the laser again. You'll also notice this. So that as soon as the blocks the laser stops, so that'll give us an opportunity here to just kind of get on the other side of it.
I'll give you credit. I guess you are listening to me. But for the record, you don't have to go that slowly. Waddle over to the elevator and we'll continue the testing.
Shell is actually quite thin. Ay, ay, ay. We'll just push that out of the
This
way.
next test involves the Aperture Science Aerial Faceplate. It was part of an initiative to investigate how well test subjects could solve problems when they were catapulted into space. Results were highly informative. They could not. Good luck.
Now, these are actually really fun. The aerial faith plates. They do this when you step on them in the direction that the arrow points. Whee! Alright, now that we're over here, hit the button. You will see that a cube drops for us. But it's being bounced by an aerial faith plate in the middle. So we are going to have to actually bounce back and snatch that cube right out of the air. So the timing of it is important, just like that. Now we can bounce back with it. On the pressure plate it goes.
Here's an interesting fact. You're not breathing real air. It's too expensive to pump this far down. We just take carbon dioxide out of a room, freshen it up a little, and pump it back in. So you'll be breathing the same room full of air for the rest of your life. I thought that was interesting.
Good to know. Just
Let's see what the next test is. Oh, advanced aerial faith plates. Well, have fun soaring through the air without a care in the world. I have to go to the wing that was made entirely of glass and pick up 15 acres of broken glass. By myself.
Alright. So, this entire area has an acid floor. Very dangerous. Now, the aerial faith plate here is going to send us in a series of one aerial faith plate after another. We don't want to jump on it just yet, though, because if you'll see where it sends us basically just at these panels and then nothing underneath it. So if we hope to survive this encounter, what we actually want to do is place portals here and here. That way, when we bounce off, we'll fall through the orange one and get flung out of the blue one back over to the platform here we want to go. Now, just before I do that, I'm going to show you a quick little Easter egg. Instead of putting the exit there, I'm actually going to put the exit right here. This will show you something kind of neat. Little Easter egg area up here. And yeah, another one of these areas where this mysterious individual who's apparently obsessed with us has been hanging out here. Smooth Jazz fails. Right on. Alright. So yeah, we'll have to jump back down here, place our portal here, and then we're gonna have to jump back over here and then replace our portals like so. This will bring us where we need to go. Whee! I love doing that. Alright, now, we're gonna leave those portals there for the following reason. When we hit this button, that receptacle is going to drop its contents, which we're actually going to want. We're actually going to have to do this 2 times, though. You'll see why. Here's what happens the first time.
Oh, sorry. I'm still cleaning out the test chambers, so sometimes there's still trash in them, standing around, smelling and being useless. Try to avoid the garbage hurtling towards you.
That's fine. We can just let it fly by us. And now we'll do it one more time. Now it's actually going to give us a cube. So now we're going to want to get in the way of it and prevent it from being fizzled in the acid. Okay. There's our pressure plate over there. So, put a portal right above it. Another one here. Drop the cube on it. We'll just sort of straighten this out here.
Remember before when I was talking about smelly garbage standing around being useless? That was a metaphor. I was actually talking about you. And I'm sorry. You didn't react at the time, so I was worried it sailed right over your head, which would have made this apology seem insane. That's why I had to call you garbage a second time just now.
Jesus. Evil computer logic.
Did you know that people with guilty consciences are more easily startled by loud noises? I'm sorry, I don't know why that went off. Anyway, just an interesting science fact.
Ah, yes. Hey look, it's our friend the companion cube.
Oh, did I accidentally fizzle that before you could complete the test? I'm sorry. Go ahead and grab another one. Oh, no. I fizzled that one too. Oh well. We have warehouses full of the things. Absolutely worthless. I'm happy to get rid of them.
Alright, you made your point. Now, we use the cube to block the laser. That will... Oh, look, it's Wheatley again. That'll lower the platform. We stand on the platform, and now we need to move the cube so that it's not blocking the laser. So we can just put portals like this. We raise up again. Okay, now we want the cube up here with us. So we'll place portals like this. Get it to fall through up top here. And now we want to bring the cube up on top of that platform where the pressure plate is. So we can put our portals like this now and use our momentum trick to fling ourselves over. We'll just kind of straighten that one out for us a little bit. Makes it easier to fall through. Maybe I should put it a little bit closer to the edge here. You can never tell when you're holding the cube. There we go. And now to get out of here, we just we do the same thing with the momentum trick. We just place the exit portal on the adjacent panel.
Every test chamber is equipped with an emancipation grill at its exit, so that test subjects cannot smuggle test objects out of the test area. This one is broken. Don't take anything with you.
Now, as if that wasn't suggestive enough, it implies that you actually can take something with you. You don't have to do this, but it's just kind of a funny little Easter egg, so I'll show you what happens if you do. Now that you're past the Emancipation Grill, you can do what you normally can't do, which is place portals beyond where the Emancipation Grill would be, and then sneak back into the chamber. Remember, normally when you pass through an Emancipation Grill, any portals that you have open will automatically close, and you can't just shoot portals through them either, so that's why you can't normally do this. But we'll just take something like, oh, I don't know, say this cube with us.
I think that one was about to say, I love you. They are sentient, of course. We just have a lot of them.
You did that on purpose!
This next test involves emancipation grills. Remember, I told you about them in the last test area that did not have one. Oh no, the turbines again. I have to go. Wait, this next test does require some explanation. Let me give you the fast version. There, if you have any questions, just remember what I said in slow motion. Test on your own recognizance. I'll be right back.
Smart ass. Alright, I thought I'd show you another little Easter egg here. Just like in the first game, you can get these cameras to fall off the wall. And of course you can fizzle those too if you want. Alright, so we've got to obviously get this laser into that receptor there. So we'll hit our button. And that makes a cube, a redirection cube, or a discouragement cube, whatever they call them, fall on that side, but we want it to be on this side, and we can't bring the cube through the grill, because that'll fizzle it. So we need to shoot a portal through this little porthole here. Actually, we'll make it more here so we can reach it. And then, like so. Bring it over on this side. And then we can walk back. Pretty simple.